Welcome to day 20 of our health and happiness reboot. Hopefully you're feeling some opening and clearing, and one of the things that keeps us healthy and happy is when we know that we have the strength within us and we can tap into that strength, into that self-confidence. And the kidneys, when they're out of balance, bring fear, and that makes us doubt ourselves, doubt our possibility, our movement forward. And as we strengthen our kidneys, clear stagnation within that system, which also includes the bladder and adrenal glands, we are able to just thrive. And thriving makes us happier. Feel the feet rooted. This is very important today because kidney 1, Yongchuan point, is on the soles of the feet. We want them rooted, connecting to the earth, so we can have this conduit, this gate, right? It's a gate, it lets energy in and out. We'll let out stagnant energy and draw in healing energy. Pelvis tucks gently forward, spine lifts. Shoulders pulled down by gravity as the chin gently tucks to open the gate of the Baihui point to heavenly energy. Inhale, float the arms up to shoulder height. Bend the elbows, bringing the hands over. Exhale, float the hands down through center. Inhale the arms up again. This time when you bring the hands over, touch the palms to each other. Float the hands to the heart center. Gaze at your fingertips and breathe gently in and out of your nose. Separate the hands, one hand open, the other in a loose fist to greet it. And set the intention today to really tap into your inner strength. Notice moments throughout the practice where fear might creep in, and release that fear so you can draw on the best in you. Embracing the Tao. Bring your hands up in front of you, crossing at the wrist, touching the wrist. The left hand is inside. Many of you who did the Jing Essence Challenge with me will remember these first 3 movements, powerhouse movements for our Jing Essence, which is housed in the kidneys. Say the letter N and touch the tongue and keep it where it lands. Should be just behind the teeth on the upper palate. The gaze is soft, but 70% closure of your eyes. You want this to kind of see a dark above and a light below in your gaze, but make sure the brows are soft. Just a gentle closure as we breathe in and out deeply through our nose. I'll go ahead and do the 4 count inhale, 6 count exhale for you, but if you need a shorter or longer breath, please do so. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, let the lower abdomen relax and poof out as the diaphragm moves down when the lungs expand. And on the exhale, really squeeze in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Deep inhale through the nose. And deep exhale. Release. Moving the chi. For this, your feet are still hip width apart. I'm just going to turn to the side for a moment so you can see the movement. Make sure to keep everything in that strong first Wuji position, nice and aligned. And you'll inhale, your hands will float up, your hands and arms, to shoulder height. Exhale. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, press down. And now we're just going to have a little bit longer exhale. So we'll inhale, float the arms up to the shoulders, flatten the hands at the top, soften the elbows, soften the wrist as you draw in and exhale, as you draw in and press down. Again, the gaze is soft. Your tongue is touching at that same point on the upper palate. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, draw in and lower. Really feel the movement coming from your shoulder blades, expanding in the back as you lift, and then squeezing the shoulder blades together to draw in and press down. This massages bladder points along either side of the spine, releasing and opening. It's very hard to massage yourself here, except through these kind of movements. We'll do one more here. Moving the ball, holding the ball on the left and right. Step out about shoulder width now. And I'll do this movement slowly for you. At night when you do this Jing Essence routine, you'll start with this movement and then do the second and then the first. And in the morning we rev up our energy. And you'll also do it at about this pace. So bring one palm on top of the other. The other palm is below, like you're holding a ball. And you'll inhale, turning the waist, a little bit of a shift in the weight to that leg, and then switch which hand is on top, and exhale, pull the other way. At night, you'll do this slow rhythm. Inhale, exhale. But during the day, we're going to go a little bit faster. Inhale, turn. The gaze is soft in the distance. The tongue still touches behind the teeth at the top of the palate. Breathe gently. No, if you can't do this longer breath, but ideally inhale one direction, exhale the other. It's will feel a little rapid for you. It's almost kind of like what we call rapid breath in Chinese medicine, or breath of fire, but not as forceful, just a gentle, a little bit more rapid inhale and exhale. Today we're going based on time, but when you do this on your own, do an odd number of repetitions in the morning, up to 49. And an even number of repetitions in the evening. So you could go to 48, for example. Really turn at the waist, opening again those bladder points along the spine, internally massaging the kidneys and adrenal glands. Part of self-confidence is letting go of expectations sometimes, so don't worry about how perfectly you do this move, how you feel, like in terms of judgment. Just feel, just move. Knowing that you're here should give you great inner strength just by being present. So let that feeling flood through you instead of self-doubt and fear. We'll do 2 more each side, slowing it down. Bring your feet back to hip width apart. Close your eyes a moment and go within. Notice what you feel. Recommit to your Wuji position. Really lengthen the spine. And release. We're going to massage on bladder 23. So bring your index fingers, bend back, and right above where that bend is where you want the index fingers to go. You'll hit more than bladder 23, but this is the main point. We're focusing this main area. And we're going to massage in first. We're going to take our fingers on the outside, press in, lift the fingers off the back, and press in again. And we're going to massage here for a while. This is a very powerful point that nourishes the bladder and kidneys. It prevents lower back pain, can treat lower back pain even. We'll do 3 more. And now we'll reverse directions, drawing out, lifting the fingers up, coming back right on the sides of the spine, and drawing out again. As I talked about with you yesterday, touch, self-massage is a very important part of your physical and mental health. We don't know how to touch our bodies for healing with the Western paradigm. This Eastern paradigm gives us very valuable, important tools for healing. We'll do 3 more. Release. Good. Hopefully you can feel some of that warmth being generated there. What I want to do now is we'll do a couple of kidney-specific movements, and then from the movements we'll go ahead and do some more massage because we have to do those seated. So we're going to finish up with our standing. The water element, you'll notice I chose water music for today. The kidneys are the water element, which is expansive, yet also at the same time in winter draws in. In summer now, we want this nice balance of water. We don't want too much water energy in our lives because that dampens fire, the element of summer. So we're going to just focus today on a few gentle elements, moves that and kind of move this element, keep it flowing so it's not like a flood within us. We don't have overwhelming fear that dampens our joy, for example. We'll begin by doing the fountain. First, 1 natural respiration breath. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height. Bring the hands up and over. Exhale, floating down. For the fountain, you're going to inhale. As you bend the knees gently, the backs of the hands will float up to the heart. Shoulders are down, elbows out. Lift the knees. As you lift the fingers up, exhale, floating the hands out and down to the side. Bend the knees again as you bring the backs of the hands towards each other, inhaling through the nose, lifting up. Exhale, float out and down. The fountain, each release, let go of fear and self-doubt. With each inhale, you can picture a beautiful blue light, kind of like the blue I'm wearing, or even the blue at the bottom of a candle flame, moving through your kidneys, your adrenal glands, your bladder, filling you with confidence and inner strength. Inhale, exhale. And the bend in the knees has the very subtle but important effect of opening up the kidney channel that runs from the soles of the feet and up the inside of the legs until it moves inside the body, deeper in the cavity of the body. We'll do one more here. And step the feet to shoulder width as we do water waves. Both hands face forward. And you're going to, very similar to moving the ball, we're going to really turn at the waist, inhaling one direction and exhaling the other. We will keep it slow the entire movement. The gaze is on your fingertips, imagining this beautiful water at your waist height, sweeping the fingers through the water, rippling. You're supported and warm, safe and nourished. We'll do one more, both directions. Natural respiration, inhale, the arms float up and over. Exhale, down through center. We'll do one more. This time stepping the feet side by side to touching. Bring your hands to your lower dantian. We'll close our moving practice with bamboo swing. Rock and sway. Rock and sway. Letting go. Going within. Release your hands, flutter your eyes open. And you can sit on the floor, a chair, or a poof for some massaging of our feet. We're going to do kidney 1 and kidney 3. The kidney 1 and kidney 3 both are incredible for longevity, but also for the emotional building up that we want of our courage. So go ahead and lift up one foot and kind of trace the ball where the ball of your foot is, and you'll kind of find a point that's a little bit more of an indent. We're going to be doing a broad, big rubbing, so don't worry about getting it just right. Just place your QIGONG point, the center of your palm, around this area. And we're going to begin circling one direction, it doesn't matter which. We're going to circle here for a minute, and then we'll circle the other direction for a minute. Feel the warmth generated by the contact of these two important gates, pericardium 8 and kidney 1, Yongchuan and QIGONG. This calms and soothes the heart, calms and soothes your fear, releases stress. So this is so good to do every night if you can. Just when you're hanging out, watching TV, or just have some time. If you rub with socks on, that's fine. It's better to have the energetic points skin to skin contact. We'll do one more circle this way, and now let's go the other way. Again, don't worry about being exact. We have our whole hand massaging here. You're going to hit the points. It's not, don't worry. Breathe gently. Make sure that you're continuing to let air chi flow into your body as you massage. You can't do this wrong, I promise. I don't want any fear or worry or expectation creeping in right now. If you're doing this, you're doing it right. Good. Now, let's go to the other side. And if you have very, great stiffness in your hips, I should have mentioned this first, or in your knees, you can just bounce your feet while we do this. Bounce your toes, bounce your heels, toes for one direction, heels for the other. That'll at least bring energy to this point. So again, trace the ball of your foot, come to that little upper point, and then press right in there. And again, don't worry, we're putting our whole palm here. So we're gonna go for a minute one direction and then a minute the other. Breathe gently. Getting this flexibility in your joints is very important though. So do your best. Practice bending at the hips, the knees, the feet, the ankles. Rigidity is what makes people look and feel and act decrepit and aged. Supple tendons, flexible joints, beautifully, kind of open spine. These are the most important things for our longevity. So keep practicing, you'll get there. Just a couple more and then we'll go the other direction. Okay, let's change, circling the other way. Breathing gently in and out of your nose. Send love through your palms, right? That pericardium point, sending love to kind of give your little fearful self a hug. That side of you that forgets how strong you are. We just need a little love sometimes to remember We're all strong. We are. It just gets hidden by what life throws our way. And this helps you uncover that self-confidence again. Good, one more here. And now we'll go back to the first foot. It's good to change the energetic, shifting on our hips. Bring the foot up again and bring your finger, your index finger, right to the top bone part of your ankle, the boniest part. Slide the finger back towards your Achilles. So just go straight back and it's going to fall into a divot. So come to the top of the bone, slide the finger back towards the back of your leg, the foot, and you'll feel in there, kind of feel around where there's a little tender point. We call that the reaction point. So once you find that, press 3 times. 1, 2, 3, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. And because we're using our finger, again, you don't have to worry if you're exact. And then you can massage with your thumb or index finger or whichever finger feels good for you. And we're just going to be here for a minute, and then we'll do the other side for a minute, and then we'll close. Breathing gently. We're just going to circle one direction. Don't worry about circling the other direction. Whichever way you started is perfect. These massages are great to do 3 to 5 minutes. You can do them, depending on symptoms of, any kidney symptoms, bladder symptoms, but also emotional symptoms. You can do it a couple times a day. But if you are weak right now, just be gentle. You don't have to push hard. Just even having the energetic of your fingers here supporting this point is fabulous. Okay, press. And now let's go to the other side. Bring your index finger to the top of your inner ankle bone. Slide down towards the back, towards the Achilles. Feel around in there for the reaction point. So top of the ankle, slide down. You'll feel it go right in the divot. Feel around where there's a little bit more tenderness. And again, your finger's large. You're going to hit the point no matter what. Then press 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. And then circle. We'll be here for 1 minute and just breathe into it. Relax. Keep the spine long. Breathing gently. This beautiful point for longevity, as well as all the other benefits of healthy kidney system. If one finger gets tired, it's okay to change to another finger. No problem. Breathe, relax. And just a couple more. Press. Good. We'll just do some seated natural respiration breaths to close. We'll do a couple. Inhale the arms up to the shoulders. Hands come over as the elbows bend. Floating the palms down. One more. And do bring the hands to your lower abdomen. One hand on top of the other. Close your eyes and go within a moment. Thank yourself for your courage to be here today, for the inner strength and confidence within that helps you care for yourself. And from this self-care, you're able to care for others. Thank you for sharing that energy with this community. Release your hands, release your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this incredible practice.